we go.
So you can put yourself in there now.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're getting ready here. We're gonna do something new. For those of you that are out there,
go ahead and do your.
Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but
David's here setting up the computer for me as we get started. I told him to go ahead and go live so he can get everyone going, but he needs to still do some setup here.
What's up, Leia? Leia Livins. Be sure to hit that like button. If you guys have not become members, be sure to become a member. Today's video is going to be a member only, so if you guys want to
member only chat,
become a member, it's an only members chat, so sorry, but we decided to do a members chat since this
we're not sorry, we're happy that if you're a member you get to do this.
Well, I guess we're not sorry, but go ahead and become a member if you're not a member. Thanks. Hi Steph, Anita, hello. I love your groomings. You love Didi's grooming, that's awesome. Angela Turk, what's up? Okay, we're doing something new here. It's gonna be like, I guess what you want to call like kind of like a live commentary type video, but on your own videos, if that makes sense. So we're gonna be watching this live grooming. Well, you and Didi are gonna be watching because I'm gonna go do some stuff, but you and Didi are gonna be watching this video, and she's gonna pretty much give you like her thoughts of the video and how it goes. And
15154. And is this a one time or you want to book for the year?
And I guess if she can remember what her thoughts in the moment was, you know how them people do the commentaries like on them videos about like a movie or something. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. I'm sick again. Wow, you're sick again? Shoot. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate being sick. I haven't been sick in a while, and I don't plan on being sick. I would hate to be sick. If you guys haven't followed us on Facebook, go follow us on Facebook. We're working on a Facebook page. We have like, I guess, I think it's 3,500 followers. Yeah, so, okay. So a few days ago, we uploaded a cat video, and then we uploaded a cat bath. So it's pretty much the same cat, but we separated into cat groom and a cat bath for SEO purposes. And then this video is actually the very first time that cat came in, so it's up there. So we're just doing the live kind of commentary on it. Sorry to hear that. Trish Lake, what's up? Didi's on the phone call, so she'll be here like any minute right now. The volume is really low, like my voice. My voice. Yeah, the camera's way back there. Like I can't even touch it. Look. Is that 3D for you guys?
So I have found when that lady would bring all 5 cats, by the end of almost going into the last room, that last 2 cats would be
okay, really that should be good, but I just don't want to do it too much because then it's going to create like background noise, and then you guys are going to hear the club next door, which we can't control their music, but I don't want you guys to hear the bass and stuff like that.
Stay back, let me, I'm cleaned up and you need to be out of my way. So I have learned a lot from doing her cats. And she has a lot of positive reviews on me on Nextdoor. She's out of Keller. And I've been grooming her cats for about...
What's up? We got 39 viewers.
So I've known them a long time.
Wow.
That's what I recommend in my.
That's really low.
Cat grooming starts at $150 each cat. If they're aggressive, it starts at $200 each cat. If a pet is aggressive, then we would do a parent.
Guess nobody likes watching me.
For cat grooming. So
Okay, I gotta run a few tests real quick before Dita gets here before she says that I'm slacking. Callie, what's up, Callie?
Okay, so just let me know if you're ready to move forward.
So-
Okay, hold on.
Thank you, bye.
This is not.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Is it working? Everything working out?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to test it, man.
Yeah. So, and then if you feel
I see that.
here, this is all matted here. Feel here.
Okay.
That's
Okay, I
matte.
see that.
Okay.
Let me pull up this lady's name I want to talk
Mats are
about.
just pulling at the skin, so yes, they would be bad. So you're good with this, like stuff.
I'm gonna
You guys hear the audio of
This is
that
like
I'm gonna
cut?
spot here. Is
Yeah.
that okay? I'm gonna spot here.
That's fine. And like I said, that's what he's got, like dandruff stuff. That's what they did the is it the oatmeal bath for him to like help with the dandruff.
Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, we're good to go, guys.
Okay, this will be new to me. I'm gonna pause it.
I'll make sure the audio's good. Okay. If it's too loud and you guys can't hear Didi, let me know. I kind of have the audio of the video lower for you guys, but let me know if it's cool. Go.
Okay, let's get in here. Let's check this out. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, be ready up there. Alright, let's see how this video is looking here. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. You guys are over here, so let me try to kind of face. It's gonna be a little difficult to
I have to
that
talk
way.
a little bit louder. My bad.
So
Okay,
sorry.
so,
Okay, and then I've got to look up there for the chat. So I'm maybe can I get a chat thing here?
Yeah, your phone.
My phone will die.
I could charge it for you. Oh, you gotta plug in your ears to there.
I gotta plug in my ears here, I guess. It's not gonna reach.
Kind of.
Side light.
This is new. This is what we're doing.
If you want to talk to them, you can pause the video.
Okay, so let me see how we do this. So I can come in, pause it here.
Yeah.
See. Oh yeah. Okay.
The screen is how it is. So, you
So
just move
the
mouse
video
up.
is actually on our computer right now.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, what's up? How's it going? I need this brighter, a little bit brighter. There we go. Yeah.
Now you're bloob.
Now I'm bloob.
Bloob.
I don't like this side angle on my face, so I'll try to sit like this. Next time the camera should be back here. But this is still, you guys just, David, make sure you take a picture of my setup, man. This is crazy. And then what I'll need is, let me go get something here. I can do it on the Samsung too here.
I got the charger already.
This way I can see the chats right in front of my face. Otherwise I'll be looking up a lot. I don't really want to do that, okay? Okay. So I really just want to see the chat. This can be on mute. Thanks, David. This took some time to set up, and this is all really new and cool. Ooh, this is so cool, you guys. So this program is just like a gaming program, okay? You have to be, we are vested. We have a lot of equipment to make this happen, and you know, I think one of these days I'm going to end up becoming an editor.
You're gonna take my job?
Not like that. What is it called? A production.
Production.
Okay. Producer. I'm probably going to do the producing, and I'll be like telling David he needs to edit this and that. So we've got a member only chat, and today we're doing a donation feed. So to make sure you throw in your donations, that will help us out, supports us in everything we're doing. We had to make sure we had a second screen in order to do this, and David was like, I really need 3 screens. 3 TV screens? Are you guys hearing me? Just to make some of these really cool features happen. So I don't know what business I'm in at this point, whether it's like technology or grooming, but I had no idea when I started grooming that this is where I would be. And if you haven't already become involved, you are welcome to take classes with us showing you what to do. You have to be ready to spend money on equipment, and it's not cheap. And you have seen us in the last 2 years upgrade our systems like over 3 times, and we're talking one little camera to another little camera to another little camera to a big camera. Everything takes money, okay? So it's been a very expensive road. Leah Levins, I'm kind of going back. I think I'm hearing myself. Okay. So it's a members only chat, and those of you that are watching, you're able to watch, right? You're able to be here, and you're able to comment on the video below. So don't feel like you're missing out too much. Just because you're not a paying member to YouTube on our channel, it's okay. We just love you the same. Some of you guys are unable to do that, and it's all good. We get it. But this is something we wanted to do for the members that are able to chat and have the membership out there, not just my channel. So a way to support a channel that you love is by being a member. And a little bit of the portion goes to each, YouTube and the actual channel. It helps support what they're doing, okay? Thanks, Callie. Thanks for your donation. Woohoo! Callie always donates $2. And I think her belief is like, she's donated some big amounts too. And on the side, things that you guys don't see, me and her have a really deep relationship. She's definitely a super fan, if you guys haven't heard me say that before. So I'm kind of looking at the chat here, and I had something I was going to say. Oh, Callie believes, like, if everybody just supported something with $1 or $2, you would see the stretch increase in its own, instead of one person like Melissa P, who always throws out 100, or Renee Fisher, who's always throwing out 100. I mean, some of the huge supporters to what we do and our channel, and allowing me to give back to so many other people and other pets, it just goes a very long way. So I really appreciate you guys. They do know, just like you might know, and you may like or not like it, I am a business. I'm a functioning business, but there is only 2 people here doing the mass amount of work that we're doing. And I gotta say, it's a lot of work. For someone like myself to pick up the phone and talk to most of you guys who call me, it's, how do I do that? I don't even know how I do that. I don't even know how I have time in the day to do that. Yesterday I was thinking to myself, I think I'm just going to stop grooming and just do grooming phone calls, because my phone rings nonstop. I still get calls at midnight. I mean, we're talking the phone, you have to, you know, guide your time and be aware of it, right? All right, so tons of information I can sit here and chit chat with you about. So let's just get into it. So we are going to go through this video together, which is the cat I recently groomed that you guys saw. David broke up the video into 2, the shave down and then the bath. And a lot of people were like, Angela Turg, woohoo, thank you. A lot of people, I could see the comments, don't think I don't scroll. And there's some smart fans out there that are, I can see you guys writing and stuff. I am really paying attention. I don't watch every video back myself because I'm too busy. I'm too busy helping you guys. You guys calling me, buying from us, you know, supporting us, grooming, you know, and real estate, who knew? Okay, if you're gonna move to Texas, you better call me first. I have some plans that are in store that are gonna happen. Callie, how did you know I stay up so late? I just told David this morning, I was like, I cannot keep doing this 2 a.m. thing. Gosh, the woos of technology, exactly. But there's a lot of you guys that are fans that are not members that I see you guys talking. I have a gift I'm going to give away today from a fan out there really powwowing. I saw her comments about the grooming and double coating. I just saw her really protecting me as a person and my work. And I really think that if you're protecting me and going out of your way to explain something like, are you kidding me? Why don't you open your eyes? You know, I really appreciate that, because I don't have the time to do it. And this girl, she had it on point. So we'll do the giveaway later. Leah Shalik, if you're out there, I hope you're watching. And if you don't, I hope you see this later, because you'll have something that I'm going to be able to send out to you. So anyways, let me just go through. A lot of you guys that I love so dearly, either if you've ordered or if you haven't ordered, you may have received something from me, and that's because I just really appreciate you. I always try to give back twofold is what I like to call it. Sheila, if you're out there, your comic strips of me are coming out really well, and I just love you, girl. So she has donated too, and she's also donated her time and labor of love in art. And I just have to say thank you. There's some super fans out there. You know who you are. You know I love you. You know I would do anything for you. So if you need some help, if you need something going on, okay, just give me a call, okay? There's one more thing I want to cover here is for my birthday. There was a few things that came in for my birthday. And trust me, there are some videos that aren't loaded yet. We did not load them yet because there's editing involved, there's things going on, but just know that I try to capture a lot of stuff on video. If you haven't seen it come out yet, it still might be in the making. The last cat video you just saw, not the one we're watching, but the one you just saw the other day, that cat video was like winter last year. I mean, or like maybe January, February of this year. I mean, that's how back far it is. But the other day was my birthday in May, and so was David's. David's birthday was recent as well. And one of our powwow clients, friends, Pat, remember Pat, she came out to Hershey and she brought us McDonald's and she brought us drinks and coffees, and she really took care of us every day of that Hershey show. She sent me this amazing gift, and I'm going to use it right now, and I haven't been able to open it up on live, but I just want to read this little note out and then open this up so I can use her pen while I work with you guys today. So she says, here is this handmade gift I promised. She actually sent me a Starbucks gift card too. I couldn't believe it. Pat, you are the best. She is actually working for the Coast Guard now as a civilian. Remind me, girl, civilian, because she's already out of the military. So Pat, thank you for your service, and thank you for still supporting our country, working out there in the Coast Guard. She says, I finished it on Sunday, and I hope that you like it. I hope that your birthday was a great one, even though you had to work all day. If you guys didn't know, I worked on my birthday. I was like really proud of it too. I really had fun, and I was really blessed to be able to spend my birthday with you guys. Thanks so much for your text message. I texted her, you know, we text. I'm friends with some of you guys out there. It really brightened my day. Take care and God bless. Much love, Pat. So Pat sent me this. She handmade this, and this gift is freaking amazing, man. I told her, hey girl, she hasn't responded, but I was about to put her in business. I said, if you make some more, we're going to start selling them because it's so amazing. So she says on the back here, the wooden part of this pen is olive wood from Israel. Okay, isn't this beautiful? The metal parts are from a pen hardware kit that I purchased from a dealer in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I engraved the brass plate from engraving brass that I saved from larger engraving jobs at work. Let me see if you guys can get a good angle here. Oh, it's not doing it. Maybe it's too. I need some lighting, man. You guys see those paw prints? I can't. A little bit there. Let me see here. Can you see these paw prints on there? It's gorgeous, man. Look at this pen. It's freaking amazing. Look at this gorgeous pen, man. I'm so excited about this pen. It's so gorgeous. Look at this pen. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, yeah. People are so amazing, you guys. I mean, really amazing. Okay. Now that I got my camera all messed up. She says, I didn't make the box, which she sent it here with my name on it. It's gorgeous. The box is made of rosewood. To change the ink, refill, da-da-da-da. This note was written with the pen, enjoy. So she wrote me this note with the pen. So Pat, woohoo! Thank you so much. I love my gift. I'm going to use it now, and I'm going to very cherish this because it's a beautiful pen. It's beautiful. It's just, and look at this bone here. Isn't that awesome? I mean, who does that? It's so cool. Thank you so much. I'm just so blessed. Okay, so now I'm writing with the pen. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I'm working on things for you, not been 100%. Don't you guys worry, man. Don't worry. It's not about that. I'm just sharing, you know, sharing stuff with you guys. Don't worry. But thank you if you're spending some time doing stuff for me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I wanted to get that out of the way so that I could use the pen that she sent me. Now, all right, here we go. So I got a lot going on. We are going to talk a little bit about, we're going to watch this video together. So let's get started, okay? And as we go, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Chat is having problems. Okay, hold on here. Let's just see here. Let me go. Is it?
How's chat having problems?
Looks good here. The chat is having issues. Chat is having, okay. That came out all wrong. Okay, let's just go play here on the video and let's just see. Love you. Don't know if we're going to make it to Texas this year. I'm praying we can. Donna, I'm so sorry. Just get your health problems fixed first, okay? Repair yourself. Listen to your body. All right, let's go. Let me know if you can hear me and the video all together. We're going to go through.
We're going to go sideways.
I'm waiting on your guys'. I'm going to look for your questions.
And that's perfect. Okay, just
Let me turn this down here.
You can access
Oh, this is a TV.
Head on the table here.
Okay.
Okay, and then real lightly
So-
just hold on to the scruff in case he goes
Oh, yeah,
up.
here. I need to
Okay?
see your guys'
Because
chat.
His ears are tucked back like that, which is not a good thing. He's nervous a little bit and watching.
This
him
cat came in so matted. I don't know if you guys remember. So the reason why I wanted to go ahead and play this back was because this is a pretty short video. This gives us a good tester to go back to and study this together
And he may not love
and
it, so here we
recall,
go.
you know.
Scruff is very key here. All it is a nice pinch right there. See how he's just like, okay.
And recall together what was going
Nice
on.
pinch there.
Because so many people were like,
He's fine.
do you hear him
If you're
hissing?
nervous, I'll have you
So
step
many
back.
people on that recent groom was like, oh, he's such a good cat, this and that, this and that. And I was like, oh,
And then
he wasn't a good cat to begin with because of mats. And look at his sanitary area here. It's insane.
step back there until
We were watching the video.
Okay.
Okay, hold on here.
So if I'm
It's already been
dealing with
playing
an
a little bit.
animal
So
and
mom was
we have to
involved.
push this out, and the mom is
I guess David must have had it playing, but mom was involved, but her energy was like, oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Oh, and I was like, oh, no, we can't have this. I need to get to work. I need to get this stuff off, and we need to move quick, right?
good, we have to do
No,
this.
Angela, the cat is not sedated. The cat is alive and well, and I remember how the smell was just horrid. I mean, it was urine and poop just caked up in his private area, not able to clean himself very well. I mean, it was a bad deal. Over the phone, I had already knew what we were working with.
This is all the urine is coming in this pocket, and it's not able to leave.
He's
So that's
peeing
why
in
the
a
urine
pocket of
smell
mats,
really bad.
and it's just accumulating, right? I'm sure some of it soils out and that kind of thing, but can you imagine? So the cat is the pet. This is so the mom here, right? She just stepped back because I asked her to step back.
We don't need to twist him around.
And this is husband or boyfriend, okay, or fiance. But he still comes in with the cat for shave down, and he always says, it's not my cat, right? He has this thing, he's like, yeah, it's not really my cat. So some people are like, anyways, he's here to do the holding, but he's always been one to the, that's not my cat, okay?
I can't tell if is he neuter?
Yes.
So I needed to know if he was neutered so that I knew what I was taking. If there was like scrotum there, you know what I'm saying? Because it was so matted, I really wanted to see. I really needed to know how heavy to dig, because if he's neutered, all that's gone, okay? And because you can see here, this is really matted. I mean, I put a 40 blade on. And what do I say to use a 40 blade only? The 40 blade only on the pads, right? There's no way I could get what I needed off with just a 10 blade. It wouldn't work.
Can you kind of see how there's a sore under there? Okay, I just want you to know I'm not doing that.
There's a sore. You hear
I
this?
did not do that.
So urine.
That's just from accumulation and tugging.
Yep,
Absolutely.
That's it, exactly right there.
Yeah,
So
Dee Dee,
you
that's
see
it.
how there's blood in there?
So this cat, if you watched the groom the other day, it was amazing, right? It would be amazing if you came in ahead of the matting, which is where they're at now. So you wait until this is this bad, then it is like this. And he was like, and that's why the other day I still used a cone, okay? Because I remember this. And you never know what's gonna happen. And with a cat especially, we don't have enough reflex time anyway. So with a cat, it's way less reflex time. And I don't know if you've heard me tell you guys a story in some of the videos I've done, that senior pet parent who got bit like 3 times, and I looked at her and said, did you get bit? And she goes, no, and then she passed out. She got bit 3 times, and that's how much reaction time. She didn't even know she got bit by her own cat, okay? Look at this accumulation of urine. Months. It's urine. It's urine just caked in there, months and months of urine.
I don't know that that's poop. Is that what you just said?
Not poop.
So it's not.
Scabs.
It's not scabs. So just like a human, you know, if you have worked with, oh only you would know if you worked with senior people who cannot get out of their bed and they have bed sores. Just imagine they have bed sores, but they have also been sleeping in a diaper. Just this is the best analogy I can give you. And there's a lot of poo sitting there on their hiney, on their bum, and it just causes sores. So that's what we're having here. Urine and feces sitting on your skin for months or weeks or whatnot will cause sores.
So urine couldn't leave this mat, which is why the smell is so
yeah.
strong. Like urine is just building up in there.
Yeah.
Which after
I should have wore gloves here. So if you guys don't have those gloves, go to myfavoritegroomer.com, pick up a box of gloves the next time you're out shopping in there. Have some gloves. Dee Dee, learn your lesson. You just never know what you're going to get into, you know, and gloves, they stick, the hair sticks to the glove and all the, you know. I need to get some of those black gloves probably. But I should have been wearing gloves here because I could not get the stench off of my body or out of my nose until I got home and took a shower. And sometimes it is just what it is. You know, if you're a plumber and you're working with feces, you're not going to feel great until you get home and get that shower in.
Tough area. It's very easy to nick.
How many of you guys already watched this? The cat, yeah, the cat's not sedated.
Is he alright?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh gosh, I'm so glad we got that off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at it, it fell off. Yeah, woo, that's awesome,
We're
man.
doing good. We're almost done here, I think. I'm gonna double check everything in a minute here.
So nowadays, I checked the heat there. Nowadays, we see this cat and the pet parent, the dad comes in. I don't ever see the mom again. I haven't seen the mom again. I'm just saying.
Okay, I got that part. Okay, I think some of this is gonna be in the back.
And here, I remember someone saying on this video, like, oh, I can't believe you have your painted nails or fake nails. And let me just tell you, I've never had fake nails, ever. So I was like, this is just paint. This is just painted nails. Do you not see how short my nails are? That really bothered me. I was like, I wish you only knew, man. Come into my salon. Come hang out. You know what I mean? I got a double shot.
Okay.
They're on sale right now, Kroger.
He's doing really good, so it really helps.
So what are you doing here, Dee Dee? Okay, you got a 10 blade. So I've got my 10 blade back. We've got that 40 done, you know.
Tangles in there, so I'm just gonna keep. Take that.
Do you think he knew? Yeah, absolutely. I think all animals know. Some animals just want to be like, you know, prissy, but some like prissy, like Cotton jumping up and down and all that. He knew I was helping him, but he also wanted to be. He had no real walking leash training, and he was being an animal. But I do think that they know. Do you think he knew you were trying to help him? At least he was laying on the table. My cat would have been flying everywhere. So now we see him coming in and his weight. I think a lot is true about what people had to say is if he was lighter on his feet, I think that he would fight more. I think because of his size, it's
Really?
Yeah, so.
I can't say painful,
Okay. So
but you're good. If you are overweight, a person or an animal, you're gonna be less active, in my opinion. So if you're overweight, it will be easier to just stay still than it would be to fight. So he actually is growling. He'll do some, you know, stuff like that, and he's whipping his tail like he don't like it. And honestly, I think the other day when I groomed him, he didn't whip his tail at all. So it tells you like maybe he's familiar with me and remembers a little bit. Maybe, maybe not, but that's what I'm thinking.
I think you'll be like, wow, the dandruff just left.
So here, let me pause this real fast. Did you guys hear what just happened? So she did not want to shave this cat, but look at the coat. Like the coat, the cat the cat is not cleaning itself. Like look at this coat right here. So I personally, if it were my cat, I would be like, take this all down. Let's bathe him. Let's really get him clean. And if you want to leave it long and maintain and brush and do all this stuff at home that you need to, great, let's start over. Because you can see now, he came in the other day, or not the other day, but that last video we just did, he came in and we did a shave down again, and his coat came back full-fledged, right? It was huge. It was like thick and fluffy and no dry. I don't think I remember seeing all these flakes in that coat this other last video, okay? So isn't that amazing? I think that's freaking amazing. This coat is not being cleaned. It's not being maintained. He's unable to do that. He probably can't. His body size doesn't allow him to like totally go back, and you know how cats do, open up their flare legs and clean themselves right in front of you, you know? He's probably not even able to do that comfortably. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. So here I don't talk her into it. I ask her and give her my opinion. I told her I would definitely do this and let her know, like, I would do this. And she did. She finally, I was like, you can go home right now. This is all shaved off, because that's what she came in for. She came in for a bum shave and the matted urine area. Okay. So we talked her into, I hate to say that we talked her into that. Let me back up. I let her know that I felt like the coat would be a lot better off by taking it all down, because it was really greasy and funky and just not being maintained by the cat and just in the shape that it was in. And nowadays the cat's coming in way before mats arise, so the shave down is really fast and furious. We get done fast and it's easy peasy, and they go home, you know. So he doesn't have to keep cleaning. He doesn't get matted. It's huge difference in the grooming, which we saw. He's now like an amazing cat to groom, right? I probably will not muzzle or conehead him next time around. I mean, he did
I was
superb.
gonna do a 7, but we'll just come down to shortest, safest, which is a 10.
Yeah, absolutely, Angela Turk.
And then if you love it, I'll see you next year.
Okay.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm
Oh,
not
cool.
pressed. He
Cool,
doesn't-
Angela, about your dog or cat. Is Oliver a dog, right?
Are we giving him a buzz cut? Is that...
I'm actually gonna do a 7 here. This is his hair is different than some cats.
So his hair has changed. I think it's because of.
thin. So like here, I'm really close here, so I prefer this.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't love the 10, so I really wanted to change it right away. Even though we had to use the 10 and 40 to shave down like the matted area, when you're shaving down a cat, sometimes, and I honestly think it's his health coming out in his skin, kind of telling us. And keep in mind, those of you who don't like what I do, I'm a groomer, not a veterinarian, and I've never shown or tried to be a veterinarian. I just give advice and stories of what I've learned through clients and myself. So to tell them, not everybody knows everything. You ever go somewhere and the veterinarian only has one option for you? You can now say, well, I've kind of also heard this. What do you think about that? And they'll be like, no, I haven't heard that either, but let's try this and that. Let's just, why not, you know? So it's good to have perspective, which is why most places have team meetings, because there's more that comes out of a meeting than just one person knowing everything, because one person doesn't know everything.
Right.
And you can I can kind of see there's a lot of saliva here.
Yeah, dog, I figured so.
And because the whiskey
I just had to shave a mat off my cat this morning, patio.
Like it's too long.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then maybe go,
If you're
you're
appreciating my time, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. If you can't see that stuff, get out of the super chat for just a moment, and your donations are appreciated. We'll talk about those. We'll try every 15 minutes. We'll kind of say the same thing, but smash the like button, hit the share button, the bell for sure. Hey, they changed the bell, so make sure you go undo the bell and do the bell, and then it actually asks you, well, what bell do you want to be notified for? Like all this other stuff's there. YouTube has made some changes, so change your bell. Unclick the bell, click the bell, and then click the options that they have. It's pretty cool. YouTube did a change recently.
What kind of cat food are you guys on?
Nutromax.
And how long have you been on that?
Look at this hair. Look at the skin here, man.
Years. Okay.
You can see right here. See how it goes down shorter on the right?
With the fancy
Wish I had
piece
like an
cross.
arrow.
Okay.
Ooh, it's really clear on your guys'
I'm
screen.
gonna send you home with some of the cat food that I sell. That
I did send him home with some cat
I
food.
personally approve of.
I personally approve of it.
I'm not
It's
here to sell
soft cat food.
but sometimes the type of food that, excuse me, Matt, some of the food that we feed leaves is not good enough.
If someone
or
said,
bad
Dee Dee,
enough.
just
It's
give me
just
some
not
conditioner
what we
for
eat.
this, I wouldn't say that first. I would say, let's check out the
They're not
food you're
getting
on
the right nutrients
first.
out of it or something.
I wouldn't want an
This
easy
is
fix,
like that.
and I say
wouldn't go
easy
with
fix
this
as just a
This would be
exterior fix,
what
shampoo,
food,
conditioner,
what are we
leave-in
giving these
conditioner.
treats? What
I
food
would
are we
say,
giving?
what food, okay? So here we're using a 7 blade, and I like that a lot better. And because of the matting anyway, I mean, we had to use a 10 and a 40 all over the place. So this unevenness, I'm cool with it, and I'm sure they are too, because it was bad. But because of his skin being a little different, like thinner, the 10 would have taken him down real short, and I didn't love that. So I didn't want to do that to him. The 7 works here, but you need to be careful. I've told you guys this before, but cat skin is like saran wrap. So you're gonna, if you nick with the 7 blade, which has wider gaps than the 10 blade,
got us ready for war, and all she
you are
she goes, just take
gonna have a break open. You're gonna have the skin just spreading out. Okay.
So I took the mat off. I was like, "You want me to keep going?"
You
or
really
want
need to
just
be
have
careful.
this
I
area
look
that's
swift,
kinda
but that's
short?"
because
And
I've been
she's
doing
like,
this
"This
for a
area
living
is
for
short, it's
16
fine."
years.
So they're like, you got us ready for war. I was like, you just have to. I have to prepare, because if you're not prepared for
Let me see
war,
here.
and it happens,
Thank you, Dana. Thank you for your donation.
Looking at me like, why
If
did
you
tell us
appreciate,
to
why do you
happen?
donate? Donating is because I've got the equipment to do this for you. That I'm sitting here just to chit chat with you, members only, and answer questions right here now on the spot. Do you think I can do anything else right now? No, the time is just for you. So this is why it's really important to donate to causes and things that you love, like this channel. So thank you so much for your donation. Every little bit goes towards something we're doing for you guys. And let me kind of scroll up. I'm missing some here. Dog, okay. So true, Dee Dee. Yep. Nightbot, can you add the hashtag Groomer Reacts?
Hey, don't do that so fast, man.
Groomer Reacts. Dee Dee, let me know if you got my donation, please. Where did it come to, Angela Bryce? I want to make sure you get 100% of my donation. If you want to make sure Dee Dee and my favorite groomer actually get 100% of your donation and we don't split fees, you may want to download a Square. It's in the links or in my emails to you. It's a Square app. And just let me know first. Just text me and I'll send it to you. Because then there's no fees. There's different programs out there that help you donate without having to split fees with the medium. Okay.
Our YouTube viewers are like, get a GoPro.
Who could let their pet get in such bad shape, weight-wise, let alone condition? So,
Just fade this in a little bit. And then
does anybody have an overweight cat that can comment on
There
that?
were some slight mats in the beginning, remember? So this will grow out. But
So here I'm using the 7 blade down and up to kind of fade in where I was going to use a 10.
that it was like drowsy to watch me. You know, it was like, and I'm bouncing.
And Mom here,
but
she's
just
back in the picture. You know, she's helping hold more than Matt is at this point.
Situation, but I was like, hey, I tried it for you.
Gosh, man, I
guys.
can't believe this cat has come a long way. If you haven't watched his recent...
Okay, so now we're going to do
Did you change that, David?
underneath the tummy.
Okay.
We're almost
So
done.
David has opened up chat to all people that are viewing right now, so enjoy.
So do the scruff here.
Um,
Mom, I think you'll be okay holding the scruff here. I mean, he's
What?
doing great. Just do a
Yeah, members only mode is off at this point.
You don't have to.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I'm like,
Grace, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that.
This is the way. This is where we're going. Don't worry. That's what we're trying to tell him.
So one of the best ways to get the tummy,
That's David.
you know, he's really overweight. So
Here we go. Ready?
I know someone said, Dee Dee, you keep saying that, but it's a fact. So I'm going to refer to that because if he wasn't overweight, I wouldn't even be talking about it. So he is real heavy, and we're able to just roll his whole body. You still have to give some back support, some spinal support, and you want to be careful about how you do it. And you, as a pet parent holding, you kind of want to don't move around too much and just assist the cat, okay? So that we can get the hair off quickly and easily.
So you actually can't go all like down on there. You can kind of go down to the skin. But
Okay,
here
let me
you
go
have
back.
The nipples. Right.
Lee Raleigh, thank you so much for your donation. Really appreciate the lesson on grooming the cat. Sometimes, especially long hair like this, they mat up so fast. They absolutely do. And we have some other cat grooming coming in. I don't know what happened, but man, I've been grooming cats a lot lately. More than usual. I shouldn't say every day or anything like that. This cat, I mean, the picture is really hard to see, but you can see a part. Look at my hand and the size of the animal. Did you guys see in this past video the other day where I didn't capture it on video? I didn't know that's what was gonna go down. So the dad puts the kennel on my other table, you know, my big table, right? And I said, okay, cool. And he starts to take off the lid. And you hear me say, do you want to order a kennel that has a flip top lid? Because they have those, right? And he's like, no, this is okay. So then he brings the whole thing, like the whole pan of the cat kennel over to my table. And I was like, what the, you know, because the cat is so big. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like what? And I was like, wow. But yeah, I'm smiling because it was hilarious, but I would want my cat. I had one lady, I saw her comment. She's like, just let the cat be fat and happy. And I think that's where we go wrong. And we may not see eye to eye on this, but even myself, I have gained more weight than I had 5 years ago or 3 years ago, right? And I'm not necessarily happy. I'm overworked, probably is a good way to put it. But my time of eating and all that is all over the place. But I would rather be healthy than happy and fat, right? No offense if you are fat or chubby or like whatever. I am. I've got a lot of weight on my body. I need to make sure I get this weight off because I really don't want to be a diabetic. I really don't want to have to go somewhere weekly and get dialysis. Things like that are really important to me, and I really need to make some changes in myself. So when I talk about this cat, I'm not calling the cat out in any way. I'm just concerned because I know how long cats can live, and I know how long they can live healthy, and I really would love to see this cat live a very long life in a healthy way. Not in a way where they finally say, yeah, you know, we are at the vet every week. That just pains me, you know. But I always go back to this, don't I? It's not my cat, right? It's not my judgment to be made. I'm just telling you the cat is overweight, right? If I told you the cat was 34 pounds,
I'll act like it.
where an average cat should be around 18, 15, so you know what I'm saying? Then you might go, okay, that would be an overweight category, but the cat is not mine. So I can do the best I can. I'm here as their groomer, and I'm just going to give them the best advice that I can. At the end of the day, I'm here for them, and I'm here to groom their cat and keep their cat in great grooming, okay?
You're okay. Don't get mad.
Yeah, Angela, I really need to lose some weight myself, girl.
Don't get mad. You're okay.
I don't believe in declawing.
Okay.
She said, I don't believe in declawing. So I would like to say, I kind of try to stay in the middle of a lot of things because there's always a different view and a different side of it, right? So I personally have pet sat a lot of cats in my career. You hear him? You hear him? He didn't do that this last groom at all, did he? No. It's pretty awesome.
Okay.
He's licking his chomps. He's letting me know all kinds of stuff that I'm watching here.
Something in the way there.
Okay, hold on here.
Don't get the quick.
Thank you, Tammy. Woohoo!
Very rare.
Just don't lose
Can
by
happen,
being
yes.
stressed out like I did. I know. I don't think I get stressed out. I think I get upset that I'm working so hard, and I think I tear that apart within myself, and I need to go, Dee Dee, this is a boundary. It's time to get off of work. You know what I mean?
Don't get mad.
You got to set your boundaries, people. I really suck at it,
don't
but
get
I
mad.
do give that advice. Like I'm very aware of it.
He's fine. Don't worry, Mom. Don't worry.
The little Miss Jasmine, she says, I'm a barber and I love watching these videos. It's interesting to see how patient you are with the animals. I really appreciate that.
Yep.
Okay, be ready for a lunge.
Barber. I'm a barber.
Trimmed. In my opinion, they need to be trimmed.
Oh, see, he's not loving it. He's really showing us he's really wanting to fight, but he can't fight very hard, you know. We just did the other cat the other day. What's his name? He moves a lot. And you'll see the difference on a healthy cat because that cat is like really tall and he's just moving around all over the place. Huge difference.
Yep. And I'm just gonna get some of his tummy.
Yeah. So Angela, I had a cat, Persian cat, come in recently. All she wanted was this stuff.
I think we reached that window of patience.
4 months old. It was so young. I was like, you're in
next
for,
time what I might
and the
do is,
cat's only 4 months old and we're already doing a mane shave, like shaving all this down. We used a 4-guard, I think, took all this down so the cat could keep clean well. And Mom is like seriously a brusher. I could take the comb through the whole thing. I was like, woo, you're doing great, right?
You didn't shower yet? Nope.
Wow, that's still a lot of hair. We're still going at it over here.
Clog up the drain.
See, he's whipping his tail. He wasn't doing that the other day. And I said the other day, I'm just going to say that, but we groomed him. I think we've groomed him since, but we're referring to the video that came out the other day that we put on.
We're, you know how
But
we
this
kinda got the
Persian
last
cat,
height
let me
of
see
the
here, there was
bite,
something I was going to say.
Yeah.
She had the little tips on there. And some people have told me it's really hard to put on the tips. And this lady the other day said, yes, Dee Dee, it was easy to put on the tips. But it's not like you put the tips on and take them off and on, off and on. You don't do that. So I remember a client come in and the nails were really long and they had the tips on there. It's not like you're sitting there for an hour taking all these tips off. You don't do that. You do the nail trimming and then that tip, it's a plastic tip, will start to just grow off and just fall off. I think that's how it works. But I used to sell them, but they're not a high sell item, I think. It's just like I decide I want to do it or I decide I don't want to do it. It really is how often you're spending that much lucrative time with your cat because you have to sit there and put these cat tips on. And the kits I used to sell, it had a glue. So do you understand how intense this is? You've got to put glue on and put the cap on and your cat has to be still for you. And you probably, I don't know, if you're a cat owner, please comment below. it might take an hour or more because you've got to be able, you might even do, I'll do a couple today, I'll go do a couple tomorrow until all the feet are done, right? But here, I remember what I was gonna say. So a veterinarian told me, Dee Dee, if adopting a cat and getting the front claws declawed is the only way that helps you keep that cat, then I'm all for it. And so it would be your decision on what you want to do, because I get why some people, like she said, I don't want to declaw the cat. But if I felt like my dogs or my other animals or my curtains or my couch and all this was going to be a clawing or a clawing post for a cat that I'm rescuing, I feel like it's up to me to decide if I want to declaw the cat. The downfall is that if you declaw a cat and your cat ever happens to get away from you, whether it's a broken kennel out while you're taking the cat to the vet, or a cracked door, or a pet sitter leaving and the cat got out, the cat probably could not fend for itself. So there's hit or miss on, there's two sides, right, of declawing a cat. That's what I've learned, and that's what I've been told. And I'm like, I could see the view. Like, he goes, the reason why I still declaw cats is because of this. If it means that you're gonna rescue this cat and that cat doesn't get put down, then I think that the lesser of the evil is to declaw the cat, so the cat's not being just straight put down. And I can see that now. You know what I mean?
Come in.
And that was from a veterinarian. That's what he told me.
Okay, he's your cat. You know him, right? Good reflex-wise, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's how it works. Angela must know. She's like, yes, that's how it works.
What's that? Got some water?
Okay, I just want to say thanks a lot for being here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. That really helps our channel grow. Smash the like button, hit the bell, change your bell if you haven't. If you've already hit the bell, maybe hit the bell, undo the bell, hit the bell, and then there's a new question answer that you're going to do, because there's a bunch of different information that it'll keep asking you and send you notifications for. Make sure you've got all of them clicked, okay? And this will be a great time to donate if you want to donate to the channel to keep us going. You can do that now, and if you haven't become a member, make sure you become a member. That's part of a YouTube thing that they do for us channel makers, that if you want to become a member of the channel to support them, you can do that. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's just how I do it. Other groomers, I'm sure they do blow dry or cage dry, like I said.
Oh, my hair's looking great in this view. I'm really liking that. I need to grow this kind of back out. Me doing my own hair cutting has really affected the kind of what's going on with this stuff here. And then here, I'm laughing. Here we are doing a dry. I actually prefer, I've seen it all. Okay, I worked at PetSmart for a long time. I worked at veterinarian clinics. I have seen a lot of stuff. And one of the things I always hated was cage drying. If you don't know what cage drying is, YouTube cage drying, pet cage drying, dog cage drying, cat cage drying. And there's a video on, I think I've created some playlists. If you don't know how to look at playlists, please go kind of investigate, kind of play around. There's so much to YouTube. If you're not using it to its full capacity, you're really missing out.
For like 5-8 hours.
Yeah.
What do you think then? How long is your average?
So we're air drying the cat. The cat will go home and just air dry at home. That's what I prefer. All groomers are not the same. You choose what you want, okay? I don't think the blow dryer that we use for the dogs, right? That one that's like, rah, I don't think that is great. I don't love the sound for a cat, and for some dogs, and for an aggressive dog, and for an aggressive cat, or a disabled senior cat or dog. It's loud, it's doing its work, it's a lot to go through, and it's very stressful in my opinion. Even if they don't tell me they're being stressed out, I can feel their heart level going insane with a loud noise like that. It's like you in a hotel and outdoors they're doing construction, drilling like, and you're just like, you can hear it. It's affecting you. You don't love it, but you have to go through it, right? So it's even worse when it's right on your own body and you have to blow dry from head to toe this animal. So if you don't know cage drying, go look it up. Find the video where you can see the people doing the temperature of the cage while the cage dryer is on it. It really opened my eyes, and I just watched that actually recently. Not recently, but way after I worked at PetSmart, for instance. Okay, I'm going to pause this right now. So when you do the cage dryer, which we were doing, I don't know if they still use the cage dryers. I want to say they do, because I've talked to some PetSmart folks, the PetSmart groomers who have called me for advice, and I want to say they've said, yeah, we still use the cage dryers. I think that they have just limited, and I don't know, I cannot speak for them. I'm just speaking on what I've read. I think that they might have limited the different breeds that you're able to use a cage dryer on. But if you don't know what a cage dryer is, then go look it up and then understand why I prefer to do an air dry on a cat. Some cats, there was a cat, Maui, and I had groomed her, and one of her last shave downs and baths was a couple years ago, and in the tub, she's on YouTube, in the tub, I saw she got really like flared, and she got feisty, and she had never done that before. So my whole take on that video itself was to let people know, hey, you may be grooming this cat for 5 years, but don't think for one instance that something might not change. Because veterinarians would tell me when I would take my pets in, every year that you come in is like 7 years in a dog's life. So if I don't see your dog for 7 years, know that there's probably some things that popped up health-wise. And that changes too. When you take a cat in for grooming last year, 7 years later, right, in their time frame, you come in for the next year's cat grooming, don't think that that cat or dog may not have changed their mentality. Getting older for people and humans definitely comes out in their attitude and in their surroundings and in their health, okay? All right, we're about to wrap it up. Okay, hold on here. I got to catch up on some stuff. I want to make sure Tammy heard me say thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And then Dee Dee, there are these little tips. Okay, got that part. Dee Dee, Truff passed away yesterday. From Makio, Truff passed away yesterday. Is she... I'm trying to think here if she means... I'm mixing my names up on the animals. Let me think. What do you mean, Truff? Am I thinking about Leo? I'm trying to think of I'm getting my names. I'm really sorry to hear that. Are you spelling that right, Angela Turk? Ah. Did you guys see, have you guys seen that video yet? I haven't done it yet. I haven't uploaded this other video yet. Another one of my loyal clients' pet passed away the other day too, and boy, about to get me choked up here. Our pets are so valuable to us, and they love us so absolutely unconditional. So I hope that you learn to, if you haven't taken it from our channel here, that in life you've understood that losing your pets is going to be one of the hardest things you go through, because unlike humans, no offense on our humans, but unlike humans, we don't love completely unconditionally. In my opinion, it's really hard to do. You know, you argue every day, you bicker, you have all these issues with somebody. The dog usually isn't doing that to you. The dog is like, oh, you yelled at me, but I love you still, you know. No, they're just gracious and God's creature. So I'm really sorry for your loss if you've recently lost your pet, especially Makio. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry, Makio. So what Makio does is really amazing out there in California. You can go check her out. She Senior Ride Rescue. She really helps a lot of senior pets, and she has to say goodbye a lot more often than most of us have to. And I thought I had to say goodbye often, and then I met Makio. So Makio, I'm really sorry for your loss and your... Oh, thank you. I was like, oh gosh, is that Leroy? I was like, oh gosh, do you mean Leroy? So when Leroy passes away, it's really gonna hurt me. So thank you for clearing that up. Yeah, our pets are our lives, aren't they? That's why it's so important that I want to share these things with you, because I want you to hear these things, and I want you to know a little bit more than the average person. I don't want you to know, I don't want you to be like, no one ever told me, you know. If you've watched all 1,000 videos of mine, raise your hand. If you really have, because I can see the views, raise your hand. And if you haven't, please go start at the beginning. And each video brings to you something that I don't ever talk about or haven't talked about. There'll be something that you don't want to miss in every video. Whether it's the hold that I'm doing or something I've said that really goes, wow, I didn't know that, or just something with that animal. And I hope that this teaches you a lot about the industry and things that you might find in your pet that if you didn't see the video, you might go, wow, I never knew that that was going to mean something to me. But now look, it's been 4 years and I saw that video and this is exactly what Duke was doing. You know, that kind of thing. Okay. All right, let's finish this video up. Makia, what's up? Okay, let's finish this video and then we're about to close out. So make sure you smash the like button, hit share, comment below. And if you are in the super chat, thank you for participating. And by the way, become a member.
And we are able to accomplish what we came here to accomplish. That's key, right? So you're happy to good to go?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, great.
Like
Thank
covered
you.
in hair. Thank you.
All right, we can go out there
Whew.
and check out.
Okay, so
So I got a call. It was a couple weeks ago.
here we go. This is
and
why.
the pet owner and I were going back and forth. She had actually emailed me, and we had talked on the phone, and then we had to verify vaccinations, and then I called the veterinarian to double check some things. She actually called on 2 cats. One, which was this pet, she explained that his sanitary area was absolutely matted, like to the gill, and it wasn't such a severe matted situation that I was expecting in my head, but the one area, unfortunately, that was extremely matted was where he urinates from. And it was just so tight and so smelly, and urine was caked in there. And at check-in, she said, they really wanted a bath. And I said, and this is me. I
Can't
don't
go to
do
the
cats
bath
all
with-
day long. I
don't
groom
shave-
cats that are matted, aggressive.
You need to shave
senior,
that out
disabled,
first.
right? So you have to understand what kind of business I'm running, and not try to go, well, you don't know what you're. I don't care. I'm not doing what some other people are doing. I'm not running a cat grooming salon. I'm running a salon that.
Oh, let me
grooms
pause right there.
matted,
Just a few minutes ago while David was talking to you guys, I got a call over there, right? She said, Dee Dee, do you come out to like Red Oaks or something like that? And I said, okay, give me the zip code. I'll look it up. And I said, I'll have to look it up. I said, we're about to go live right now, this and that, okay? And she said, okay, cool, this and that. And I said, well, let me ask you first, you know, what kind of, I'll have to look up the zip code to see if I go out there. And I said, is this a one-time thing or we're going to book for the year? And she goes, well, I'm not really sure. And I said, well, honestly, you know, I'm not really I decided, you know, you have to change your business. If you're going to drive an hour, 2 hours out for a mobile grooming on a case by case, you hope that you repeat that business, because to stop what you're doing to take the whole day to go do this groom and they only wanted it once, that groom should be a little higher than if they go ahead. That groom should be higher anyway, and if you set up your revolving yearly and you keep it that revolving, then that rate might change, because now you're set up and you have a relationship. But if you want a groomer just to come out and just do a quick this and that and then never come back, that groom honestly should be higher, because it's not a maintenance grooming, right? That means every time you come out next year, it's going to be just as hard to do. It's not like a maintaining a groom. So I said, okay, I'll get back with you. Let me see if I service this area first, but what are we working with? And she goes, oh yeah, I have 3 cats. And I said, oh, no, I'm not doing any cats in my mobile unit. It's too loud. The generator in my unit is a generator situation, so that is too loud for a cat grooming, right? So then, hold on, I just lost track of what I'm talking about here. Let me go back.
Matted, like to the gill, and it wasn't such a severe matted situation that I was expecting in my head, but the one area, unfortunately, that was extremely matted was where he urinates from. And it was just so tight and so smelly, and urine was caked in there. And at check-in, she said, they really wanted a bath. And I said, and this is me, I don't do cats all day long. I groom cats that are matted, aggressive, senior, disabled, right? So you have to understand what kind of business I'm running, and not try to go, well, you don't know what you're. I don't care. I'm not doing what some other people are doing. I'm not running a cat grooming salon. I'm running a salon that grooms matted.
Oh, okay, I remember. So let me think. It wasn't actually her. Was it her? I had 2 cat calls today then. So one on the mobile. Yeah, and one on the non-mobile. So the non-mobile, oh yeah. So right before that call, and I was like, man, this cat groom online the other day has really opened up this whole cat thing. So now I'm probably gonna see just an amount of cats coming in. Okay, so this lady calls me, and we talked about cat grooming, and I said, how did you hear about this and that? And she goes like, I saw you on YouTube. And I was like, I always ask, okay, this is me, my business. I always give back to people referring business to me. That's how I run my business, by referrals. And that's how real estate agents run their business too, 90% of it, unless they pick a niche that they're into, which I also have that. But I love referrals. So when I go and say, if I'm about to send you over here to get, you know, an apartment, or if I'm about to send you over here to go get a pet sitter, there's referral programs out there. So why not? They're there for a reason. You take care of me, I take care of you. So businesses do that, and I do that with my business. So if you said, Dee Dee, I'm going to start sending you business, and I say, well, to make sure you tell them to tell me your name, and that way you get some money back from me. If you don't want the money, then you could do in-store credit, and we can go from there. So make sure you take care of clients like that. So one of my first questions was, how did you hear about me? And she says YouTube, and I said, okay, cool. That way I know what you've seen. If you've seen that, then you know how I work, right? Because that's me working, and you know how I talk, right? So I said, cat grooming started this and this and this and this, and we require this and this and this. And I said, well, where, you know, obviously, where are you going now, right? She goes, my cat is used to grooming, and you might be watching right now, because I told her, hey, you might want to go catch it. We're on right now. We're about to go live. So you might be watching right now. And she said she had recently gone to some local, not recently, but she's been going somewhere, local cat place. And there's only one like cat grooming place out here that does just cats, right? And I've knocked on their door twice in 10 years. And I knock on everyone's door twice, you know what I'm saying? Because I've taken the dog up stand across the Metroplex here. And they never are open, or they never open the door. So I have never been able to go in and see the facility myself, so I could not give my opinion. But I do have clients, because like I'm asking her, I ask, where did they go? How was the experience? Can they tell me what their view is? And so their views have always been pretty negative with that place. And this is a cat-only place. And this is a cat grooming place. A place where they only groom cats. Am I clear? So she said, I said, well, what is your experience there? This is what I have heard, and I shared what I had heard. It sounds like the owner, and I don't know this firsthand, but a client told me she took her cat there. When she dropped off her cat, there was cages of cats, and a lot of them were sickly, like drooping eyes and yellow mucus coming from their eyes and drooling and not looking healthy. And she said, I think he's picking up like cats off the street or rescue cats, but he's also intermixing that sickness, right, or that type of cat in with his regular clientele. So he has those cats there, as well as regular cats that are healthy coming in for grooming. So I think that that's a negative there, and I probably would be like, I would leave with my cat. You know, my cat is not going to get sick. If I walk into Walmart and I'm wearing a mask while people cough around me, I know I don't want my animal getting sick if I go to like a Walmart situation. And I love Walmart, okay? We all love Walmart, don't we? I mean, it's brought in so many jobs and so much, it's pretty cool. They give, anyway, that's the whole Walmart thing. So she told me, I don't like the fact that when I go in and ask for a complete shave down head to toe, I always come back with a fluffy head, a fluffy boot, and a fluffy tail. She says it's been a few times already, and she goes, this last time, same thing. I told him, I don't want that. I want the cat completely shaved down. And then they gave me this whole foo-foo thing. And she's like, I'm not happy with that. And I don't want to say like foo-foo, but pom-pom, boots. And I'm thinking, I always don't shave down the legs that much either, right? And I'm thinking, is that boots? So boots, fluffy head, and fluffy tail, right? So one of the things that's different about me is I really listen to what you want. I'm taking notes, like, right? I'm like, I need to clearly hear what you mean by take a little bit off. I mean, is that 1 inch? Is that, you know, get clarity, because what you want to do is satisfy the client, if at all possible, if it's safe, if it's okay to do. It's their pet. They're paying for the haircut, right? So another thing that she said, that it's hit or miss. They'll say the cat would only be there for a couple hours, and it would be there 4 or more hours, and she would call and it's not done. So there is some huge differences in what we feel like is okay and not okay, and you have to make the judgment as the pet parent if that's what you're willing to do. Now the cost is probably completely different from the cost here to the cost there, so then you have to outweigh or weigh, compare what's important to you. Your cat being in a facility for hours, 4 or 5 hours with other cats or more, or, you know, what's important to you? Or is the cost important to you? You don't care how long they take it. You just only want to spend $40, right? You need to decide what's important to you and then base that on your level of business, who you do business with, okay? So let's keep going here. Let me check on the chat first. Thank you. Thanks, Angela Turk, for translating over here for Makio. Makio, I love you out there. Thanks for watching. I mean, this is a cat thing, so, and there's no face grooming, but this is pretty cool, right? David set it up. Thank you, David, for working so hard for the channel. We really appreciate that. Okay, let me go back in. Let's just put play here. We are about to close up shop, so make sure if you have any last minute donations, you go ahead and send them our way. That helps support our channel and do other feeds just like this. If you haven't become a member, make sure you become a member. If you don't know how to do that, check the description. There's a member link in the description of every video right now. And then also smash the like button on your way out, or now just close the super chat, smash the like button, hit share on your social media, and then we'll go from there. Make sure you change your bell too, okay? All right, here we go. Let's push play. We're almost done.
Disabled, aggressive. Okay, you feel me? So a lot of people are not listening to that. And when you guys watch our show, that's what I'm doing. So this cat found me through the mom who found a person that could deal with a matted cat. She let me know the body doesn't seem matted, but let me tell you, how many times have we heard that my pet's not matted, right? I have it right out there in the lobby. My pet's not matted. So
that cat wasn't matted except for the cleanup area. That was right.
Potentially just take over the whole back later, but because the hair is so long and wavy and stringing and getting really long to where he cannot. I don't know if the camera caught it, but like he can clean like this, right?
Okay.
But then when you go to clean like this. And then,
have you ever seen a cat do that? They're like,
if you ever watch a cat,
have you ever seen that? I have, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that cat is struggling. That cat needs some help.
I'm not a cat expert or anything like that, but I have to know a little bit about what I'm working with. And some folks seem to know everything. I don't know everything, but I do go and read, and I do pay attention when I'm watching a show or I go study a cat.
Are you listening to myself?
Go study.
It's so weird.
Groom cats long enough, you get some of the things that they do. If they're
it's like I totally get this person.
Their hair's too long. They need help.
I get how she's thinking, man. I get her.
And back and out of them, but make sure you help them brush it thoroughly.
It's you,
Otherwise,
bro.
he's just like not able to get it all the way and shaking. Like it's just too hard. Shaking his head to get all the way.
I get this, man.
Hair, but it's just getting out of.
If you get this, but do the. I like that, Trish. Like if you get this, do the my favorite groomer smash the like button, the thumbs up. If you get this, do you get this? Are you Team Didi or what, man?
So this pet parent found me because of the mat situation. Now this mat came out. I mean,
did I say how she found me though? I'm not gonna rewind it, but
okay.
Was it a vet referral?
This is a rock hard. There's no.
Look at that. Oh, so disgusting, man. It was so smelly.
Where the pet was urinating from. There's no hole here.
I couldn't keep it because it was so stenchy.
And I don't know how long this has been going on, but they were really concerned about. We really, really want a bath. So if you really, really, really want a bath, the odor is.
Can you smell it?
Strong.
No, not right. I'm
really
good.
Strong. And that poor cat has probably been licking back there and able to look at.
If he could lick back there
properly.
I wonder if he could lick back
my heart
there.
just feels for him, and that's such a. So he's
don't cry, Didi. Don't cry.
There,
it's
that
great.
huge knot mat, right? And not able to get under it, and so he's pulling and ripping a little bit. And you can see I'm grooming him, and he's licking himself. He wants to.
Oh
be
yeah,
clean.
remember
He
that?
wants to clean himself.
He couldn't reach, but he's licking up here.
Okay, he didn't get
he's licking up here.
Take it out aggressively. Okay.
It's awesome.
There's a difference. The stress might have been him.
Now his groom is awesome, right? He doesn't do any of that, whipping a tail, getting mad, making. He's not. He just lets. He's just there doing it. He's like, yeah, it's coming off.
Dogs. So key is stay ahead of your pet's grooming. Stay ahead of the cat's grooming. If a cat needs that, try to find someone before it gets to that point where you don't even know how matted it is, but the scent of urine is not leaving him for some reason. Let's really get this looked at, okay? So that the other cat, they've gone into the veterinarians, you know. It just shows you that not all veterinarians or not veterinarians. If you go in for vaccinations, they're not doing a butt to tail exam, you know, head to tail exam. So it's really, you have to really be in touch with your pets and really focus and look, open their mouth and look at their teeth, open their butt, tail, and look at their butt, you know, like really get in there and make sure, does everything seem okay? Because it's something that we.
Are you guys hearing this? If you are a cat owner and you're watching this right now, at the end of this video, go check out your cat. Hold the scruff, lift the mouth, look at the teeth. How do the teeth look? Any abscess, any red, bloody stuff, any double teeth, things not supposed to be there. Hold the scruff, roll the cat over, look at the hiney. Is the cat urinating good? You know, anything stuck back there? And I don't mean just a little bit. I always look at it like, a lot of people don't want to get up in there. You don't want to get up in there, get a towel, get a wipey, right? We sell these wipies, are cheap, man. Come out to myfavoritegroomer.com and get some wipies. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, get in there. A crusty piece of poop sitting on the anal area for 6 months is going to cause a rash in there and cause a problem. If you have a cat, even a dog, okay? Stop this video when we're done. Go check out your pets if that's not something you do. And do it monthly, if not more than that. Check them out monthly. Like I said, my veterinarian would be like, Dee, if I don't see your dogs in a year, it's like 7 years your dog hasn't gone to the doctor. I can tell you right now, the military makes me go in every year still. They want to check me out. They want to do an exam, take blood work, do all these things. And blood work is a great way to pet blood work. And I'll just tell you what I know about that. And I'm not the veterinarian. Remember that, okay? There's people calling me out like, you're giving veterinarian advice. No, I'm giving my expertise, you know. But you need to go to see a vet. Go to the vet. You're here seeing the groomer. And I have told, oh my gosh, you guys, you don't even know. There's some times where the client has actually just gone to the veterinarian and they come here and I have found something different that the veterinarian didn't find. And I literally say, it's on video. Go to the veterinarian and say, I'm not paying for a second exam, but I want a real exam because we just left the groomer and they found all this. Look at this. Do you guys recall there was a lady, they haven't come in. They changed clientele, I think, because they wanted grooms on Fridays only, and that's something I could not always guarantee. So the lady had 2 dogs and a shave down on a Chihuahua mix, and she had a Yorkie. We would do both back to back. She had gone to the veterinarian, did the exam, got the vaccinations, came to me, and we pulled off that tick together. And she goes, how could they miss this? It was huge. And I was like, I don't know how they missed this. They did not look over the body because I saw it just like, I was like, look at that. It was just like huge tick. It was like huge. And so I sent her off with the tick and I said, go drop by your veterinarian. She had just gone to the veterinarian. It didn't just happen and it's 3 weeks. She had just came from the veterinarian. And I thought, every place is different. Every place is running their business differently. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe the vet tech did the exam. Maybe nobody did the exam. Only you are going to know if you are also inspecting your own pet. So make sure you understand how important it is. Look in the mouth. You may not be able to go run to the doctor today or the veterinarian today with something, but at least you know, oh, you've got some teeth issues. We've got to save for that. Or, hey, wow, I've got to wash your bum, man. You've got some stuff stuck back here. Take a look at these areas that could be potential problem areas, okay? And it's always good to just really feel all over the body of your pet once in a while, at least monthly, so you can get used to any lumps or bumps coming in and how big or small they are. Make a note on your calendar. Found a bump on the chest. It was about the size of a quarter. 6 months later, you realize it's now the size of like a baseball. And it's like it's gotten really big in 6 months. Now it's time to go maybe get it looked at, okay? This is really important. Just minor little stuff that makes a difference in your pet's health.
Dismiss, and that can cause serious bacteria infection.
We're almost done, you guys.
You might want to go ahead and go to the veterinarian and do blood work and make sure, or urine work, whatever that they do. And make
I don't
sure
know if they ever did
any
urine work.
Things like that. It could be potentially why he has a little heavier. But I gave her
I wonder if they did, man.
Not a sample. I gave her a Weruva cat food. We sell them on our website.
I love Weruva cat food and dog food.
If you have a cat, please switch over to, this is my opinion, switch over to a soft food. That's my opinion. And I think your cats will live longer and do better. I don't have proof of that, though.
I don't have proof of that, but before I started selling any cat food, I took a lesson on it. And I was told that, and I did some reading, and I was very surprised. Do you go do your own research? But I sell soft cat food, and if you really want dry cat food, I can get it for you, but I don't carry any in-house for a reason. In this training that I received, it was very clear that cat's digestive system doesn't digest kibble. Did you know that? And so I'm just sharing information. If you have got to figure out why, go do some research, and you might be surprised. So I don't know how to explain it, but I won't sell dry cat food unless you really want it. There was a gentleman, after I sent him to some websites that were not me, right? And so he can do his own research. He still chose to do dry kibble food. And I think it's just what we have as a nation are doing, maybe worldwide. You know, we do this kibble thing. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. You know, no one wants to get in trouble, okay? But if you are not doing soft food for your cat, I recommend you do some research and figure out what's best for you guys. And when you're ready to do cat food, I would love to sell it to you. So make sure you check with me, email me. I'll try to get you the best rate I can, especially if you're buying it in cases and having it delivered to you. I believe in this Weruva and BFF cat food. It's amazing. It looks great. I mean, I haven't eaten it. I have tasted the Weruva dog food, but when you can open up a can and literally see the chunks of chicken and carrots and peas and gravy, it's not, looks like it's mashed up hot dog. No offense on hot dogs. Then you might be like, this is the cat food I want for mine. Okay, so there's a bunch of different foods out there, and I'm not a food salesperson. I just want you to be aware, since we are talking about cats on our channel right now. Okay, let's go. The Weruva. She never did come back and get Weruva, but it is, to me, I think it's one of the best out there.
Okay, I just think that. I believe that. So read about, this is a perfect opportunity for me to say, hey, go read about hard food and the effects it has on your cat, and soft food and how soft food has effect on your cat. Let you put the studying in your hands to see.
Go study.
And if you're ready to buy cat food and soft food, I mean, it's
some of you guys have reached out to me, and you guys have done the studying, and you guys were like, wow, Dee Dee, I had no idea, and I've owned cats all my life. And I'm like, I know.
So let me know. You know, check out our website. It's under everything for cats.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate y'all so much.
All right, we're about to close it up.
If you need cat muzzle, if you need the toenail clippers, if you need
love you, Angela Turk. Thanks for hanging out for this. We're just about to close up, so you're not going to miss very much. Thanks for donations and the contributions you guys gave us today. I appreciate you.
That keeps us alive. You watching the videos, you watching the ads, you watching the videos all the way through. Smashing the like button and just doing what you can for us. And I know half of you guys out there don't even own a pet, so you just love watching what we do here, and I appreciate you more than you know. Check out the gift section on our website.
Okay, she's saying everything I'm going to say right now. So thanks a lot for viewing. Thanks. If you enjoyed today, please make sure you donate, because I don't know that I came on to see, or this is a trial, to see if is it worth it. Taking the time to go through a video together and talk about it. Is it fun for you? Please comment below. Do you prefer not to do that? Do you want to do that more often? Do you want it on a regular basis? The donations, how they come in, is it worth it for us? You know, the time that we sit down and just not groom any dogs or cats and really come and just talk to you. So if it's valuable to you, make sure you let us know some way, shape, or form. Make sure you comment below. Definitely become a member, that you'll be able to participate in some of the things that we do like this. If you're not a member, it's okay. No worries. Look at that face right there.
All right.
Let me go with it.
Sorry.
Okay, let's start with that. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Be sure to shop at myfavoritegroomer.com. Supporting us in any way helps us continue what we're doing. There's only 2 of us here, and 2 of us does all these amazing things, and we just want to be able to continue doing that for you. I really appreciate you. Make sure you pick up your dog upstand at dogupstand.com. And if I haven't talked to you already, I will be talking to you soon. Thanks a lot for your call today, Callie. Makio, I'm really sorry for your loss. My prayers go out to you. And those of you, I know everyone has lost some pets recently. I know a lot of people have. So I really, really love you guys. There is a lost pet link at the bottom of myfavoritegroomer.com. And you can look up My Favorite Groomer Suey, and you can look up My Favorite Groomer Duke. It's a great time to go watch those types of videos when you're losing your favorite loved ones, and really be able to go, you know, she knows how I feel and I know how she feels, and we all have those losses that we can share together. So I'm really sorry for your loss, but thank you for sharing your morning or your afternoon or evening with me. Make sure you check us out, myfavoritegroomer.com. We love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Let me know down below, comment below, smash the like button or the dislike button. This is up to you. But comment below if you liked this type of session and you want to see it happen again, and we will try to make things happen. We are listening. I do have one last thing I want to do. Okay. So I'm actually going to close out this chat real fast. I am going to do a giveaway, and the giveaway is going to go to someone who I felt like really powwowed for me recently on our YouTube videos. And this person is, let me make sure I get her name right. So it was on the double coat shave down. I actually was laying in bed the other night. And so David does a lot of the editing and all this stuff it's behind the scenes. I'm not overlooking him, and I'm not watching all the videos that he puts out there because I'm busy working too. So the other night I happened to be on YouTube and I was looking at the channel and I saw that the face of the double coat shave down was like, double coat shave down. And it was like, and I just busted out laughing because I was like, this is how you put the video picture? It really made me laugh, man. And I laughed for a good 10 minutes. I was just laughing. I was like, man, you're going to piss a lot of people off, right? So a lot of you guys that already hate me, that's okay. You guys don't even know. I'm not even involved with some of this stuff that goes on in the sense of like the uploading. And no offense, I'm not trying to piss you off. I think it really pisses you off. Like, you're just pissed off anyway. And I can relate because sometimes I'm just pissed off too. But thanks for hating. I really appreciate you. You can comment down below the things that you hate so much. But those of you guys who really love me, this is what I do for you. So I'm going to give Leah Shalik a gift. So make sure Leah Shalik, if you can email me at dd_grooms@yahoo.com and send me your mailing address. I've got a gift coming your way. Her shout out to me was in telling somebody this. And I'm just going to read what she had to say. I may not always be able to read every single comment, but I'm really good about scavenging through and reading and kind of, you know, being in touch, but not all the time because there's just too many haters out there. It's just really consuming, and I'm not really down to do that because I don't really go and try to be as hateful as these other people are. But she says to this, Dee Dee shaves the dogs because that is what the owners want, right? Because obviously they had actually missed the beginning of that video, or maybe the end, where I actually say, why do we shave him? She said, because I want you to. So it's exactly right, Leah. Thank you so much for paying attention. Simple as that, she says. Would you think it acceptable if you went into a restaurant and ordered tomato soup and they brought you potato soup instead and said that's what you should have? No. Quite obviously, shaving dogs, even double-coated dogs, isn't as bad as the idiot commenters here would have you believe. Because we're not seeing on the daily news stories about the thousands of dogs dying each year from being shaved. Even the crap about it harming double coats is bull because the proof is purely anecdotal. So what I like to say is when I did Stanley a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, I said, look at this coat. This coat was shaved like 4 months ago. Look at it. Is there a problem with this coat? There is not a problem with that coat. It is full grown, fluffier than ever, and it only took about 4 months. And maybe even longer than that. I'm just guesstimating. 4 to 6 months, and he's back, you know. Some dogs, shave downs are definitely going to have an impact. So don't think I don't think that. But if it's your dog and you want your dog shaved in the heat of summer here in Texas, and that shouldn't even be the excuse. If you live in South Dakota where it's really nice and warm in the winter nowadays, it used to not get that hot, but it's been getting pretty hot up there, and you decide you want your dog shaved down and your dog is in the who cares if it's in the house or not in the house? If it has shade outside, you are your pet's owner. So you decide what you want to do. It's not about what the follow the gang. It's not about that. Do what you feel like works best for you and your pet in your situation. Nobody is living your life. No one is living your dog's life. No one's living the routine you have, the business that you have, the businesses that you're running, how busy you are. If shaving this dog down does you and your dog great justice, then you do what you want to do as long as it's great health for the pet and yourself. No, don't let me have that judgment or anyone else decide to tell you how to groom your dog, unless there's some serious health issues that you need to be aware of prior to it. For instance, I wouldn't necessarily say health, but Pomeranians are definitely one. If someone wanted a lion cut on a Pomeranian, I'm going to brief you, the hair may not grow back the same. And so some dogs come to me and their hair is already stunted like Pomeranians, and we already know you're forever going to get a lion cut on this dog. And many groomers have done shave downs on Pomeranians. I am not the only one. I'm just the only one on live YouTube showing you the work, willing to show you the work and share with you what all groomers are doing. I say most groomers are, because some people are like, I would never do that. And so you may never do that, but if you worked at PetSmart, I guarantee you saw it more than, 150, 30, 300 times a year, Pomeranians coming in and getting shaved. I promise you. Because that's what I did. I can speak because that's where I worked. That's where I started grooming. And I have nothing good or bad with PetSmart. I have had some horrible experience with different stores, but I worked for so many stores at PetSmart that I can say there was good and bad, and there's always good and bad no matter where you're at. So whether you work for corporate or a mom and pop, there's always good and bad no matter what industry you're in. So you just have to learn that that's part of working. All right, you guys, let me just double check here. I am giving out Leah Shalik. Thank you for your powwow. Thanks for protecting me in your own way. I'm giving you a gift. Please email me, okay? I really want to say thank you in my own way. And let me just double check here and make sure there is no other comments before I say goodbye. Okay, Angela, you got back? All right. Well, thanks for coming back and listening to that bit and piece. Thanks so much. Make sure you smash the like button on your way out, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot for being here. Man, it's been awesome. This is pretty fun for me. You tell him. It's the truth. I'm gonna shave my dog. Shave my dog. Don't shave your dog. Whatever you want to do, right? It just depends on what you feel like is your thing for you and your pets. And Angela McGee, is that you? Did I see Angela McGee here? Okay, hold on here. Got it switched over now. Love you guys too. All right, we'll see you later. Talk to you later. Have a great weekend. We may or may not see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, so be ready just in case. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for being here.